in the day, when the movie was good, we all prayed to the altars of the gods of Hollywood. Oh yeah, but nowadays, Hollywood needs to stop. At least that's the opinion of two bros and a pop. Real. Two bros and a pop. Two bros and a pop.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome everybody to the third episode of Two Bros and a Pop of the Year, where we do a deep dive into Twister and Twisters. I am JC Curtis with my brother
Mark Curtis Jr. How the hell are you?
Pop. And my lovely wife, the Wokeometer.
I like that.
I like that too.
I like that.
We're doing a new segment.
Okay.
Her segment is it woke enough? She's the Wokeometer.
Okay, well.
So, anyway.
Not that we want to insult anybody, but we really do.
Anyway, hope you guys had a great week, and let's get into what's going on in Hollywood or whatever segment Mark wants to do today.
Thank you for that. You just make me feel so good to be here, JC. I love you too. No, this story, it's so fucking interesting. I had so many questions. Let me preface this by saying
That's interesting, man.
It's got nothing to do with Hollywood or movies at all. But I heard it in a truck the other day, and I figured I want to get my family's opinions on this matter. A 53-year-old Florida man.
Okay.
This past week.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
Because
53.
A 53-year-old Florida man was arrested.
You're nor 53 or Florida man.
Yeah,
so.
really.
He was arrested because he tried to sexually assault a horse's nasal cavity.
Ew. What the fuck is that all about?
I don't know. Apparently, the man was arrested at the urgent care because the horse bit him in the attempt.
Well, of course he should have. I would have.
I had...
Trying to stick your thing in my nose, now you're getting waylaid.
Horses eat apples whole, okay?
And grain.
Oh my God.
People, I'm not making this up. You can look it up
You
on...
ever get bit by a horse? I have.
People, if you...
It's not pleasant.
Thank God we're not doing visual right now because our faces are just...
When you get bit by a horse, when that horse turns around and tries to bite you in the thigh, he got me one time.
Now, I had...
Punch that son of a bitch right in the nose.
Oh, by the way, shout out to my fellow CDL driver, Cooter. He was the one that told me about this story, and I thought he was making
Hey,
this up.
Cooter!
His name's Cooter.
Well, that's his nickname, yes.
I mean, it's totally...
Great guy. Now anyway, he heard it on the radio.
Okay.
Now, apparently, the 28-year-old mare named Raven was acting in self-defense.
Hold on, real quick.
This guy, apparently, him and his girlfriend had him rushed to the urgent care, and upon hearing this story, I had so many questions.
Oh, I bet you did.
And I'm just going to
stick your dick in an horse's
now,
nose.
I'm going to have now.
Oh, their nostrils.
Now,
Yeah, but horses are up this fucking high.
He was standing on a step stool.
that was one of my questions. You see, there's prep work.
Yeah.
Like he had to think about this, and that's really weird.
What are you going to do today? I'm going to go out and sexually assault a horse. But I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to put it in his nose.
Now, I had other questions. Why the nose? Now, this is where my fucked up mind goes. I think he thought, well, I don't want to get kicked. Here's another question I have. The article said the man's girlfriend rushed him to urgent care and reported it to the police. Here's my biggest question. Why was that not reported as the man's ex-girlfriend? girlfriend. Because when you, Chris, you're a woman, when you hear that your boyfriend just tried to fuck a horse's nasal
fuck a horse.
I don't think I would have taken him to urgent care. I think I probably just would have reported
Psychiatric hospital?
Police, and then left.
This man, when he was asked why,
I am deeply troubled by this
They
entire
asked him
segment.
why.
when the police asked him why, because he was arrested for animal abuse.
I guess.
When they asked him why, he said it was a dumb decision. I've just been very hard up lately. Now I've been hard up.
What?
I think every man in this room has been hard up.
Was his girlfriend a hogger?
I don't know.
I got Madam Palm and 5 fingers. I've never been hard up.
I've never looked at a horse and said, "Yeah, that."
Yeah, let's do that.
Show me them big blue eyes.
He's a menace.
He's a minute. Go look at me while getting on with 2 young beauties.
Disgusting.
I have another, and the man's 53 years old, and if you look at a picture of the guy, he's
Everything
You actually got a
think-
picture of this idiot?
Everything you think he would be.
oh yeah. He is it's so gross.
Whatever you're picturing is worse.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't expect this story. Did you?
No, not at all. I am deeply troubled by this story.
There he is. That's the guy.
No doubt, man.
See?
Oh my God! It's the guy, the singing guy.
It's not Joey, bro.
It's his brother.
It's just-
It is. It's his brother.
Ew.
There's this guy on
Ew.
TikTok that dances and stuff, and
He's fantastic.
And he
I
tries
love
to
him.
sing.
I
but
love
he's
him.
Horrible.
Yeah, but he's having fun. Let him go.
Now,
Come on.
I will say.
He always comes in on the wrong cue.
Always.
Like you know, Wanted Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Wanted like it's all the same. He'd be like, it's all the same. Like
Yeah,
now
but
listen-
he's having fun. He's great.
When the police officer who arrested him was interviewed, the
boy.
police officer did make a joke that has to be repeated because it was fucking brilliant.
Was it Mr. Red
He
joke?
looked at the
horse of a horse,
reporter
a horse
and
of
said the
horse.
following: "At least it was a stable relationship."
Oh.
this is hoggish.
Oh. Where is the appeal?
I don't know. Look, take the hottest woman in the world.
Yeah.
No guy's looking at her nose. No. You know what I'm saying? Well, apparently the man got bit very severely.
Oh, I'm glad.
I hope he got his dick bitten off. All right, let's move on.
Got his balls
This is
chopped.
foul.
There are some sick fucks out there, people. I hope this man goes to jail and tries, and some
I
guy,
hope.
and
I
some guy in
am
jail tries
appalled
to.
Yeah.
at what I just heard.
You're- If you can see JC's face right now, he's really grossed out.
He looks like what he did to me today.
Unprofessional. But anyway, after that wonderful,
I hope he goes to jail and somebody's trying to
nugget
fuck his
of
nose.
knowledge
Which
about.
I'm trying to forget right now. As we speak.
Anyway, we are going to jump headfirst into the first 1996 version Twister.
You gotta get further ahead of it.
I know what I'm doing.
Cut across the field, Bill.
I know I have to get ahead of
You're
it.
gonna have to get into that field.
Do you want to drive?
I'm just saying.
Would you like to drive?
Yes, I'd love to.
This is 3 miles southeast. Let's see what she does.
Go in there. Go in there. Hurry. You're gonna miss it.
Hold on. Just hold on a second.
Have you lost your nerve?
Tighten your seatbelt.
Bill, Joe, where are you? We lost visual.
Are we having fun yet?
Okay, we gotta get out of this.
Really?
Starring Bill Paxton,
Yeah.
Helen Hunt,
Helen Hunt,
Seymour, Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman,
Great actor. God rest his soul.
Carrie Elwes,
Carrie Elwes.
Louise.
and
Jamie Gertz.
Jamie Gertz. Yes,
Jamie
Jamie Gertz.
Fantastic actress.
We
Loved
got
her-
cows.
We got cows.
loved her in Crossroads.
That's the best line in the whole movie.
I was 10 years old when this movie came out. I still remember us having the VHS cover that when you turned it the one way, it was a twister, and then when you turned it the another way, it wasn't. It was just them running from it, which was really cool because I remember that.
Back in the day,
Back in the day, that was awesome, yeah.
He amuses easy.
When VHS was still cool.
Fuck you.
He always
You
did.
got Cameron from fucking
Cameron, there you go.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
He'll keep calling me. He'll keep calling me until I come over. He'll make me feel guilty. This is ridiculous, okay? I'll go. Shit.
You got that wheeling guy.
Alan Ruck,
Alan Ruck.
is his name.
Ruck.
Alan Ruck is his
Yeah.
name.
Let's
Got
face it.
Sean Whalen.
You got Whalen?
Got Sean Whalen.
Who's in various roles. If you got to...
You should do him for one of those that guys.
Oh, yes, probably.
It's
By the way, no one remembers Alan Ruck. He'll always be known as Cameron from fucking...
Yeah.
it's got that other guy in it too. The guy with the
I know who you're talking
You know,
about.
he's-
Curly hair?
Yeah.
He's one of those
he
guys.
looks like Duper.
Yeah.
The movie's a great movie. It's always been an awesome movie. I watched this on Thursday in preparation because from what Beetlejuice did to us, I was terrified it would do it again. But I mean, this movie has everything: action. It's got your underlying circumstances between the divorce and everything like that. I wonder what how they broke apart, honestly, because it seems like they both had a shared common interest.
I think Bill just
Got tired of her being nuts.
that he didn't want to see her kill herself.
Yeah, because she
had a fucking death wish. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Helen Hunt has a fucking death wish in them.
It's one of the craziest fucking opening scenes to a movie. Her dad gets sucked out by an F5.
Can we talk about that for a second?
And
How
that-
stupid are you? You're going to
Ron,
try to
come
hold
on.
that door.
We don't know. We don't live in Tornado Alley.
I think he was trying to hold the door just to be safe, and then
Exactly. It just sucked him in.
Move back to the end of the back.
Way
of the
back.
basement.
The way back. The way back against
I think
the
Pop
wall.
has a point. We can't speak on these kind of things because we don't live in Tornado
Yes,
Alley.
but we've been in tornadoes. Yes, that's
we
right,
have.
people.
Yes, we have.
We've lived through 2 of them.
Yes.
Knobles.
And they touched down in one of the oddest fucking places you've ever expected.
My brother Mark's hair is half of it is white. He's going for that neon skunk thing.
Yeah.
And
You see him running for the hills, you get the hill home.
head. But, and to my father's credit, let's just say my father, Pop K, knows how to set up a fucking tent.
Amen.
My father can legitimately say his tent survived a tornado.
We were stuck in Twisters. What year was that?
92?
92.
91 or
Hurricane
92.
Andrew just hit Florida.
92. I was 6 years old. And you were 8, and Courtney was
Didn't touch the tent.
4.
Didn't touch the tent, but the $30,000 camper that was next to us.
30,000 my ass.
Oh, I thought you said-
Yeah, yeah.
I was
No
in
way.
that camper the day before the tornado hit, the storm hit, and he showed me it was beautiful.
It was amazing.
It was indescribably
Hey
beautiful.
Rob, it looks like you got your renovation
And
that you wanted.
and after during the cleanup and shit, I was helping people clean
Tell
up.
them what
and shit.
happened.
That was
A
devastating.
tree.
A tree came down and cut this brand new camper, fresh off the lot.
It was its maiden voyage.
And it cut it right in half. And what did I say as the dick that I am? You got insurance on that thing, don't you?
He called it the Titanic.
Come back. Come back. Come back.
Yeah.
No.
All right. But yeah, I mean, let's
But
talk about,
we had
let's
no
talk
reference.
About, let's talk about the cast. All right.
Cast is fantastic.
Bill Paxton.
Great.
Okay,
Great
we love
actor.
Bill.
He was a
Bill
great
Paxton.
actor.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. He died in a freak accident back in, I believe, 2016.
Heart surgery
attack.
from
That's what I'm
stroke.
saying. A freak
Stroke.
accident
Oh.
from a heart,
We had-
routine heart.
He had a stroke.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought he had a
Going
heart
under
attack.
Heart surgery.
Oh shit! Well, seriously, was there a bad? I read this on Facebook.
Was there a bad movie he was
No,
in?
no,
Yeah.
yes, there
Weird
was.
Science.
That's not a bad movie.
That was horrible.
Just for that, Howard.
Hi, Nanny. Hi, Grampy. You think they like me a can of time in the closet?
Just for that, I ought to give you a set of elephant balls.
I mean,
No.
but everything else he was in.
Think about it. I read this on Facebook. Bill Paxton is one of the only actors to be killed by a predator, an alien, and what's the other one? Oh, a Terminator, a predator, and an alien. That's true.
Okay, there you go.
Yep.
If you start from, and he could do it all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
He was in, in the 80s, I think the first movie I remember seeing him in was Terminator. Yeah, he was one of the goons that Arnold kills in the very beginning of the movie. I need your clothes.
I need your clothes.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
This is pretty cool.
It's cool.
No, the man he was great in horror movies. He may have the quintessential line in Aliens. Game over, man.
Yeah.
Game over. That's the line everyone always fucking remembers. Weird Science, he plays the shitty brother Chet who thinks he's a fucking soldier.
Is that an H spot?
No.
In Tombstone, he was Morgan Earp.
Morgan Earp. Not a bad acting performance in that movie.
Nope.
No.
Not one.
We'll get to
That's
that
for another
later
time.
Yes.
time. Yeah.
But he's just been a very well-known, very versatile actor, and we lost him way too young.
You know who referred him for this movie?
For Twister?
Yeah.
No.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
They originally wanted to go with Tom Hanks for the part of Bill.
And
I couldn't see it.
Who else?
He's too.
Oh, the list goes on. They wanted
John Travolta.
They wanted John Candy.
As
Not
Bill.
John Candy.
As Bill.
They wanted Tom Hanks, John Travolta, Michael Keaton, Kevin Costner. There was a long list before.
I don't see it.
But
Bill
Tom,
Paxton rocked it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he did.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks is too funny. He's too neurotic.
Well, Tom Hanks said to the studio, Bill Paxton will be perfect because they had just got done working on Apollo 13.
Houston, we have a problem.
Okay.
Great movie.
Excellent movie. But yeah, he suggested Bill Paxton would be perfect for this role, and they ended up going with him, and thank God they did.
Thank God they did because he crushed it.
Yeah,
I
especially
can't,
when you
as much as I love Tom Hanks, I can't see it.
No, Bill Paxton is the fucking
John
extreme.
Travolta, don't see it.
He's a fucking.
Oh my God, it's a twister.
Even as much as I love Keaton.
Let's get nuts.
Seriously.
You want to get nuts? Let's get it. Come on!
Seriously, the tornado, the twisters come right forward. We go,
I can't
like he does in fucking Money Pit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense. Bill Paxton was stellar.
Yeah, he was.
For this fucking role. And then you got
They all
Helen
were.
Hunt, who, obviously they played off each other very, very well.
They had
Very
instant
well.
chemistry.
I felt so bad for Jamie Gertz because she seemed like a really, really down to earth person.
I love the way they do her story in that movie.
Yeah.
She's not bitter. She's not angry.
She's not bitter. She just knows they belong with each other.
When she says
They belong
I
with
think
each
she
other.
also come to the realization, I don't know if I want to be with someone
I
who
don't-
chases
Right?
storms.
These people are nuts.
well, her line.
We got cows.
I think the best line she has in that movie is when
We
she-
got cows.
No,
She did
I
not
can't-
marry your penis.
No, when she says, "I can't compete with this. I wouldn't even know where to start."
Exactly.
And that's very true.
Her southern dialect is actually
not
pretty
bad.
on spot, man. I mean,
Then you got Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, Dusty.
God bless him, man.
Man, why'd you have to stick that needle in your arm,
Yeah.
man? I think the first movie I ever saw him in was Boogie Nights. No, it was Twister. It was Twister.
It was Twister.
And then I saw Boogie Nights and... whew.
Gross.
Shut up! That movie's great.
Wait, whoa.
That movie is
Was
just
Boogie Nights after
disgusting.
Twister?
yes.
Yes, 97.
Yes. It was a year after.
Oh, was it?
Twister was 2096.
You don't like Dirk Diggler.
I can't stand the entire movie.
Here.
Can I see it?
You look at me sometimes. Oh, can I kiss you again? Please let me kiss you on the mouth.
fucking idiot.
I honestly thought he was gonna waste himself.
That man can play anything.
Yes, he can.
Oh, absolutely.
Capote. Fantastic movie.
That's the movie that won the Oscar.
yeah.
And let's not forget The Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski.
He could do it all.
That's
He
what
can
he
make
could
you
do.
laugh.
He can make you cry.
He can do action.
Our guest seems to be has to be moving on, Mrs. Lebowski.
Brand can't watch though, or else he has to pay $100.
That's marvelous. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Inner city children inner city children without necessary means for necessary
Means for it. Oh man, he's such a good actor.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing the Big Lebowski at some
Absolutely.
point.
Amen.
Absolutely. With a guest,
Great movie.
with a special guest with us.
Hey, at least I'm housebroken.
No, seriously, he could do action. I mean, he was great as the villain in Mission Impossible 3 opposite Tom Cruise.
Never seen that movie. I'm not in
He
it.
was great. He was great in Red Dragon as the shitty reporter that the Red Dragon kills. And it was a Hannibal Lecter, Red Dragon.
I seen it.
He played.
That's one of the lesser known ones.
That movie's. I think that may be the best in the
I think
trilogy.
I liked it. Didn't I? Did I like
We
it?
all love Ed Norton.
Okay.
Yes, but great actor.
Yeah, Putz doesn't tip anybody.
Yeah,
Asshole.
We don't laugh.
Asshole. But no, nothing fills
That's all
it off.
hearsay.
No, it's not. I have.
Not.
It's hearsay.
No, it's not.
It actually happened.
Your buddy said to you.
My
that's
buddy
hearsay.
was a delivery driver for a pizza place out in L.A.
Yeah.
He went to his house in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
The fucker didn't tip him.
And it was it added to the bill?
No.
That's not
Because
how that
we
place
ordered
works.
from that place all the time.
And he never paid him.
If
Never tipped him.
If Edward Norton,
Because he's an asshole.
Maybe he was short on cash.
If Edward Norton,
Yeah.
It's Edward fucking Norton.
hang on, Pop said cash. He didn't say money.
That's true.
Whatever.
He still
Then
could've-
give me a signed Death to Smoochie DVD or something.
Shut the fuck up. That's a great movie.
If he prepaid for it, he could have added the tip.
Hey, listen to me very carefully.
He's a
If
putz.
Edward Norton never hears this, he's gonna look at his girlfriend and says, "See that one fucking time I didn't
One
tip?
fucking
That
time,
one
man.
fucking time."
Some asshole remembers this, and now I'm fucking the asshole.
You're a putz.
But Hoffman he may have been the best part of that movie.
Sucks on.
Along Came Polly with Ben Stiller.
Oh my God! Yes.
Rain Dance.
Yes. It's like
That movie sounds familiar.
I sharted.
I just
I
sharted.
sharted.
That was the movie.
Is that the movie?
I don't know what that means. I tried to fart and a little shit came out. I just shorted.
I went to fart, but I should a little.
You're not understanding the urgency here. You're not understanding. He can do it all. He can make you laugh and everything.
And then we lost him, and then
And we got Alan Rook.
he was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yep. That's what he's mainly known for. But he played a lot of.
He's done a lot of TV.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a point where he was fat.
Really?
Yeah, if you ever watch the episode
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
I thought he was. I didn't think he was gonna say that.
What'd you guys say?
fat.
Dang.
So much emphasis.
Fatalist.
No. If you ever see him in Scrubs, circa 2002, 2003, he plays a fat guy. He's heavy.
Maybe it was a body.
He looked like he ate Ferris Bueller.
What happened to you?
I was fat.
She's fat.
No, maybe he had a bodysuit on.
No,
come on, guys.
No.
Come on.
Why would they waste the money?
Yeah, for a cameo.
Why wouldn't they?
For a cameo? No. Fuck no.
Nobody does that.
Got Sean Whalen in it. That guy, he's been in That Thing You Do. He was in Jury Duty.
You got
What else? Come on, help me out here.
Dr. Jonas.
Employee of the Month.
Employee of the Month. People Under the Stairs.
Which was a great role for him because he couldn't talk because his tongue got cut out in the movie.
I think he's a great actor. I honestly do. Sean Whalen.
Oh, okay, we're on him now.
He
We got Sean Whalen, and then you got obviously you got Carrie fucking Elwes, man.
who is an underrated villain.
He's an underrated actor.
Yes, I agree.
Absolutely underrated actor.
Not a bad.
I loved him. Like the only time whenever I think of Carrie
Wasn't
Elwes,
bad.
whenever I think of Carrie Elwes, there's
Robin Hood.
There's
Not at
two
all.
movies that I think of. Okay, it's Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I lost. Wait a minute, I'm not supposed to lose. Let me see the script.
And The Princess Bride.
Who are you? Are we enemies? Why am I on this wall? Where's Buttercup?
We're men.
But I'm going to tell you right now.
Recently,
we watched a Christmas movie with him on Netflix with him and Brooke Shields, and he fucking killed it.
Did he really?
It was an awesome movie.
Okay.
He put on a Scottish accent, and like his acting.
so good.
So good.
I didn't
Is it
even,
a comedy?
It can be.
What's it called?
It's called
A Castle for Christmas.
Not a
It's-
whole lot of prep work for this show, ladies and gentlemen.
Castle for Christmas.
No.
It's basically
Everything's on the fly.
Well, yeah.
It's basically like a wannabe Hallmark movie, but it's better.
He's been in he was great in Saw, the first Saw.
See, I won't.
No, he was good in it. He could.
I didn't know.
He was the villain, right?
He was the main.
No.
He saw.
He was the main. No, he wasn't Seesaw. He was.
No. Saw is Al Joseph. What the hell do I care about Al Joseph?
Yeah, Tobin Bell.
Tobin Bell. Yeah,
Great actor.
That's
He's
Saw.
that guy.
He's Saw.
Okay, I don't know. What you're talking about.
In Saw 1, Carrie Elwes is the main, I guess you say protagonist.
I don't know. I've never
He's
seen
the
it.
victim.
He's the victim. Yeah.
I don't watch it.
It's a great movie. The first one
watched-
is so good.
I've watched all of them.
Now-
I don't need to see them.
He was in that movie in the 90s, really underrated movie, The Crush with that
Alicia Silverstone.
Yes, she
and
plays.
Carrie Elwes.
Yeah, she plays hell with him in that movie.
Yeah, I know. That was the cast for the first movie. Let's talk about the cast for the second one.
Why? No, I enjoyed the second one. I didn't think I would. I went into it thinking to myself, I'm going to hate this movie. And I actually liked it.
You went into it with Beetlejuice 2 vibes.
I did. Yeah, the stink did not dissipate.
Exactly.
The stink did not dissipate.
Well, I
the
guess,
stink has been longer than that fucking tornado at the end of the movie. Okay.
All right, let's talk about Glenn Powell. Prettiest man I ever did
He's
see.
fucking sexy.
What do you think, JC?
I think he's wonderful.
Yeah, shout out to Shirelli who thinks Glenn Powell is dreaming.
Yeah.
And you know what? I got to admit, this man.
Prettiest man I ever did see.
I'm gonna throw this out there, man. This guy right here, seriously. There were parts of when I was watching this movie where he walks onto the screen. I thought I was watching a fucking Wrangler jeans commercial.
Well,
No, when he popped up and he smiled, I was like, oh look, it's Hangman from Maverick, Top Gun.
Yeah.
You know.
Now I've yet to see Maverick. I'm told it's excellent.
You haven't
Good movie.
seen part 2?
I don't like Top Gun.
you don't
Oh
like
yeah,
the-
that's right. You don't like the homoerotic.
It's got no fucking purpose.
Well, this
in the
one's-
movie.
They were unwinding.
this one's
Yeah,
got-
they were unwinding.
Come on.
Nobody plays fucking volleyball in their jeans.
Really, they were unwinding. Meanwhile, you got
Yeah.
fuck out of
And
here.
any soldier who's worth his weight in the fucking service doesn't wear their dog tags.
That's just gonna get in the way.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're not in a combat zone.
We get it. Val Kilmer and Tom Cruise worked out.
Yeah.
If you
No,
notice-
the fucking Slider.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Now, anyway, back to Glenn Powell. His character just douche chills.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
At the beginning of the movie,
He's
I
a-
thought, what a douchebag.
He's a
I
douche
did.
canoe. He's a douche canoe.
Yeah, he is.
He's like, if you can fail it, chase it. Yeah. That's the shittiest catch line I've ever heard. But then I found out that he was a tornado wrangler.
Oh God, that fucking name. That stupid fucking.
It's a gimmick.
It's a travesty.
It's a gimmick.
Did you know that Glenn Powell was actually in
Tried
the
to
Dark
fucking
Knight
horse's
Rises?
nose?
Yes, he was.
He was in the Dark Knight Rises.
As. Wait. Wasn't he like the police chief or something? No.
How old is he?
Glenn Powell is 36 years old.
It's okay. He couldn't.
Really?
He was in Furiosa, the Mad Max saga. He
Did
was
not
in
see it yet.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
He was
Civil War.
Wendell Baker's story.
He was in. He
Who
was
the
in
fuck
Venom.
is Wendell Baker?
It's his story.
You don't.
Wait,
I have no fucking clue.
No, his character. Ew.
He was traitor number 1 in Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that means.
A lesser character. They don't give a name.
Of course, yeah.
He might as well be wearing a red shirt in the original Star Trek.
Exactly.
You're gonna get killed.
He did a lot of voice acting.
I'm crewman number 7.
Did you?
I mean, he's basically new when it comes to like being a star, but the guy is rising. He's totally rising.
Oh yeah,
No argument there. But
you know what?
And it seems like he's a really down to earth guy. You know, he plays a douche. Okay, he
You
does.
play it really well.
But who was the? Spoiler alert, everybody!
Spoiler alert.
Hangman saves Maverick at the end of
Yes, he
fucking
does.
Top Gun Maverick.
Yes,
well,
he
no, I
does.
really am not gonna see it.
Well, you should watch it.
Hey, Hangman, you look good. I am good, Rooster. I'm very good. I'll see you back on deck.
No, it's good.
It's got a sexy
You'll love
football
it.
scene.
No, there isn't. Are you
Oh,
fucking
yeah, oh,
serious?
yeah,
Are they
oh, yeah,
naked?
yeah.
Are they naked?
It's-
No, they're not
what's
naked.
the symbology?
You'll like it.
No, I won't.
You will.
I did not
Because I
enjoy
liked it.
The only part of Top Gun that I enjoyed was Anthony Edwards' performance. That was it.
Powell.
When he was doing the Great Balls of Fire.
He actually did that well.
He really
He was
did.
actually
He
playing
did that well.
He was actually playing that.
And Meg Ryan's performance in that movie was very well done.
Listen,
Meg Ryan. used to be
Powell,
really
I
hot.
thought was a real douchebag at first,
Well, see, I'm not.
but I love the way they twisted it around.
His character arc was awesome. In that
It
movie.
was.
It really
It
was.
was.
Because it turns out he's not just a
He's
thrill-seeking
just
live
not some
streamer.
hick fucking cowboy.
Exactly. He's
from,
not. He's just not just like a
Bumfuck
thrill-seeking
USA.
Live streamer. He knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah,
however,
he actually studied.
Yes, and Pop just touched it. One of the things I thought was actually okay in this movie was
Anybody that's from
Pop, let him talk.
Bumfuck USA,
Let
I
him
don't
talk.
want to offend anybody.
And leave your horses alone.
If you're offended by this, get bent.
Yeah.
No, the role reversals in this movie were actually well done.
That was really cool. And it was so apparent
I loved
that,
it.
Yeah.
she starts out with the fucking, the lab rats and everything, and then, obviously she's going to hook up with, the hunky Wranglers.
Yeah, by the way,
Tornado
could
Wranglers.
they have...
Not really hunky.
Could they...
Chris and I have a problem because they didn't fucking kiss.
Not once.
Not
Not once.
What happened to that? They geared up to
You know what happened?
He came closer to kissing...
Spielberg decided not to let it go as it was.
He actually came closer to kissing Paul Scheer.
Yeah.
Spielberg didn't do this.
Yes, he did.
Fucking movie. No, he didn't.
He produced it.
His production company did.
Yeah, he also produced the first Twister.
Who's the director?
Oh,
Some guy named Jacques.
Lee Isaac Chung.
Yeah. But anyway, they didn't kiss. There was 2 opportunities in that movie
That was annoying.
where I thought they were gonna embrace and give it the old, rogering.
Give me a hucklebuck.
Give us the satisfaction.
You wanted to. I would have grabbed her and gave her a fucking tongue twister. But
Nice pun.
That's really disgusting.
That's how you got here.
That's true.
Ew.
Swap and spit with your mommy. Anyway.
Fucking pig.
Anyway. They didn't kiss. Chris and I had a problem with that.
I didn't care. I honestly didn't care. I'm glad they didn't kiss. I'm glad the movie was based on fucking twisters and not some weird fucked up love story.
Come on.
That means nothing to me.
Hold on, hang on.
It was a love story.
Hang on, the first movie was a love story if you think about it.
It was.
They were both love
the
stories.
first one
But
was
you know what was
definitely
different
love
about that?
They had to find each
In the
other.
first
And they
movie,
did.
hang on. In the first movie, they actually told a love story with compelling, heartfelt characters. This second movie was nothing but a bunch of unlikable bitches that I was rooting for the
Are you
Twisters.
kidding me? I was rooting for the Twisters too. The fucking the team, the Tornado Wranglers.
Oh, please stop
was like
saying that. Dave.
a reimagined.
So was I. I was over.
It was a reimagined Saints Row crew, is what it was, man.
We see them driving into the tornado for the first time. Go ahead, you fucking idiot.
Anyway, let's move on to
But they didn't kiss. Not once.
Daisy Edgar Jones, who is the female lead. I thought she did awesome.
She was okay.
I thought she did a really good job.
She was passable. She was passable. I'm sorry.
For today's talent, she was pretty good.
Well, for today's talent, she looks like fucking Meryl Streep. But
I don't even find
You
her
have to
attractive
give
or
credit where
appealing.
we
Jay,
can find it.
Jay, I'm not talking about attractive.
I don't
I'm
find her
talking about-
appealing either.
She can act.
Daisy.
No, Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep can act.
I lost all respect for her when she went up on the fucking stage and called out the fucking politics. I lost all respect for her.
That's when we stopped watching
Garbage.
the Oscars.
Garbage.
Yeah, I stopped watching the Oscars and my mom told me to leave the room because I was
Garbage.
pissing her off.
I'd do some nasty things to her now.
I was making fun of the music.
I take up be a fucking pig.
JC, you remember that? When mom got pissed? But it's shitty music anyway.
Huh?
It's got Anthony Ramos in it. He was Javi. He was Javi.
Oh, Javi.
He was okay.
I didn't like
He's
him.
been in some stuff.
He looked like he reminds me of Donald Glover light.
They could have killed his character
He is a
off and I
goofy
wouldn't
looking
have cared.
motherfucker, man. He's a singer. He's an American actor and a singer and a songwriter.
He was in Hamilton on Broadway.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
I have not. I've heard nothing but good things about Hamilton.
I
never saw it. I'm not a big
seen it.
theater
I
goer.
want to see it.
He was also in a movie. I guess it was called In the Heights. I'm guessing it's about the barrio. I'm not exactly sure. He was in A Star Is Born. Barrio is not offensive.
It's not.
No.
It's a.
He was in Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
We're not going to hold that against him.
He was in a movie called Dumb Money, which looks hilarious.
Which
actually.
Summer Days, Summer Nights.
He was in Dumb Money. That's the equivalent to Hollywood nowadays, ladies and gentlemen.
A remake of A Star Is Born.
He was the piranha in Bad Guys. We love that movie.
Oh.
He played a fish.
He was
Piranha.
A fish.
It's more than a fish. It's a fish with razor sharp fucking teeth.
He was Ramon in A Star Is Born, the remake.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
Neither
I
did
haven't
I.
seen the original because I heard it's that fucking depressing.
It's a good movie.
I've heard that, yeah, apparently the original is
Your mom
excellent.
made me watch it with her.
But apparently he killed it in Hamilton, and awesome for him.
Yeah. He played 2 roles.
Yeah, but again, in this movie, his character, most of these characters are seriously unlikable.
That was probably the problem that the movie ran into most. Was I understand that they were trying to help make this flip happen in the second half.
They didn't do it right.
But they failed in the fact that they made us also hate the team that she was already on.
Yeah, right.
Plus the other team, like nobody was good.
I never hated Javi. I knew he was on the fence with both of it. I knew he was on the fence.
And as soon as
he had a hot enough for it.
Well, of course he did.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
And as soon as
here's
you
the thing. But I mean,
He knew what he was doing was wrong, which was why he hid it from her.
yeah.
And as soon as you see that white, fat, boss hog looking Texan
With the fucking slick
you,
back hair.
did you look at him and
The
think boss
horseshoe.
hog?
The horseshoe.
Yeah.
You almost what? Big old Cadillac with
Yeah.
long
Right.
arms in
That's
front
the
of
only
it.
thing he
Yeah.
was missing. Basically,
Yeah.
as soon as you see little Enos,
About 6'2".
Yeah.
Got a little pygmy standing right next to me. That's the same way.
as soon as you saw him, you're like, okay, here we
He's
go.
like,
I thought to myself, what Louisiana riverboat shit did this guy come out of?
We're talking about Dated Born
I
people.
couldn't take him seriously. I couldn't take that character serious
Did you hear
because
I said, what Louisiana riverboat shit did you get this guy out of?
he reminded me of Doug Dimmadome from
Did you just have a stroke?
No, from the cartoon Fairly Odd Parents. They
I
never watched that.
You never watched the Fairly Odd Parents?
Oh, that's a neat
What it
cartoon.
reminded
Great
me of.
show.
As soon as I saw him, I looked at Alicia and go, boss hog.
I used to watch it with Emmy.
And then you got Brandon Perea, who the entire movie I called
You
him.
don't even know how to pronounce
I called him fucking Timu Johnny Depp because that's what he looked like.
He may have had the douchiest line of them
I
all.
go with the flow of the wind.
I go where the wind blows me. Yeah, well, blow me.
Cuts.
Well, he's
God, they were all.
That whole team, minus Glenn Powell, was like a reimagined crew from Saints Row, the fucking new
was
movie.
fucking-
Like, it was just awful.
It was gross.
It was so bad.
What the heck?
What's up with Ozzie Davis? The fucking
Hollywood's interpretation of what like rednecks in the Midwest look like?
this
What?
guy that you're talking. What do you call him? A Johnny Depp wannabe?
Timu Johnny Depp.
Okay,
Do you know what Timu is?
A wannabe.
No. Timu is where you buy things offline.
From China.
Oh, I know what
Online.
Timu.
China.
Yeah, that's why I call him Timu Johnny Depp.
Oh, okay.
Half the stuff
Well,
that comes from there is
he's
shit.
famous for his jam skating, whatever the hell that is.
What the fuck? Jam skate?
Jam skating, dancing, and BMXing.
Oh, so he's an extreme sports
He's also
guy.
he trained in boxing and Muay Thai.
Yeah, well, maybe he
and
should go
MMA.
back to that.
I don't give a fuck. It has nothing to do with his
Pop,
acting.
JC is right. Did you notice that I'm Not Rappaport was on that team?
Yeah.
Ozzie Davis.
The Togan black man. The one-
I'm not Rappaport. If he would have said that, I would have made that movie.
That was it.
And let's throw in a quick plug for the reporter on the other side because he was
The British
funny.
guy,
The
yeah.
British guy was funny when he's puking in the video.
he was Jamie Gertz from the first movie.
Tell me none of us would be doing the
Oh,
same thing.
absolutely. Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
would have been terrified until I found out that they used the augers to fucking.
That was
into the
cool.
ground.
Hang on.
That's the coolest part.
That was
the
cool.
coolest part.
that
for
was
me.
that was cool.
That
but
was awesome.
That's an
The
innovative.
fireworks in the cloud. Are
And
fucking
Mark said to me
stupid.
earlier that they actually have a machine like that.
Yes.
They do.
For chasing.
Of course they do.
Storm. They have to be.
There's a guy who is he does storm chasing that like this is what he like his basically creme de la creme. He's known for storm chasing. He goes after all the fucking crazy storms.
Good for him.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Whatever. Fuck you.
by the way, to all the storm chasers out there, kudos.
Yeah,
Kudos. You guys got balls.
Yeah.
Let's give them an applause.
Absolutely. I'll
They
tell you
got
what, man,
balls.
I would go to Afghanistan twice over and fucking do what you guys do.
I'm gonna. A great man once said, "You got more guts than you got sense," and I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, you guys got balls, man. Fuck that. I'm not gonna wake up one day and think I'm gonna go drive headfirst into a fucking hell. And
You know
then
what?
it's a goddamn tornado that's a mile wide.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought the fireworks. That was actually.
That was cool.
That was cool.
It was shit until I
it's
found out
stupid.
why they did it.
Yes.
It was shit until I found out why they did it.
Now,
or wrong. You can't explain it. You can't predict it.
Killing yourself won't bring your dad back. Sorry he died, but it was a long time ago. You gotta move on. Stop living in the past and look at what you got right in front of you.
What are you saying?
Me, Joe.
What did you like about the first movie?
The first movie?
Yeah, now we're back on the first movie.
All of it.
Yeah, I
Seriously, the pacing was excellent.
Yeah.
They're telling the story between Joe and Bill, and and by the way, it's
And they didn't lose the content of
not
the,
at all.
of the film.
Not at all. They're arguing. One of my favorite scenes is when she looks at Bill and says, "Can I drive?" No.
Then
Well,
would you?
No. Their chemistry was so fucking palpable.
It was.
It was so good.
It was believable.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And they told the story and never steered away from the action.
Nope.
No, the
Not at
soundtrack
all.
in this movie was stellar.
Yeah.
You know what I didn't like?
Like-
I didn't like how they fucked up Jack Nicholson's cameo.
What?
The drive-in. When the tornado tears through the drive-in, they fuck up Jack Nicholson's cameo. It's the Shining play.
kidding?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, he's right.
I was
He's
like, what the hell?
He's absolutely right. Good point.
Give a fuck. It was just supposed to be torn to shit.
Did you say that?
I said that.
Wonderful.
Oh,
This cast from the first one really complimented each other.
They did.
Absolutely.
They worked well together.
Even Jonas's fucking crew really complimented each other, although we didn't really give a fuck about them
We
because they
didn't.
were the baddies.
They were the baddies.
They were the baddies. Right? I really like your weather reports.
Yeah.
did you
Because the
notice?
days of sniffing the dirt are over. Better than what you sniff.
Yeah.
You fashionably late, Jonas?
Fashionably late.
Did you notice the guy driving the van with Jonas in it?
Yeah.
Did you know who that was?
The guy from Tommy Boy
And Deadwood.
and Deadwood.
Andy Crane.
Boy, would I like to get some of that. Good Lord. Hey, come here, you little prude.
Little cross, yeah.
What's that here?
That's Andy
That's-
Crane from
yeah.
Deadwood, Pop. The guy who got the plague. I apologize.
Yeah, Andy.
He was also the president of HBO in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Was he really?
Yes, he was.
Oh,
When Larry David cuts the hair of the kid's dog.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him as well.
Ah,
So scratching your balls.
okay.
No, it.
The whole movie was well complimented.
And they
It was a
managed.
good movie.
They managed to be a team, but still have their own individual characteristics. Not like.
And back then in them days,
Not the-
it was
not
a
like-
fresh new
Not like
movie.
the Beyond the Thunderdome crew.
Not like fucking.
I happen to
Team-
love that movie.
No, not like fucking Team Tornado Wrangler, which is the stupidest fucking name.
What is it called?
The Tornado Wranglers.
What was the other one? Stormpar?
Yeah.
Storm
All right, now we're mixing 1 and 2.
Where the fuck are they coming up with these names?
We're on 1. So, like I said, the things we liked about the movies, the soundtrack, the way the actors complimented each other, the cast,
The story.
the overall story. It was a story
Powerful
within a story.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you could even say that it was a metaphor, like how much love they had for each other was as big as a fucking tornado.
For
Twister.
for the time, the special effects were top notch.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Actually,
And the movie was fresh.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was
Yeah.
original.
this may have been because after Twister, there came a litany.
Night of the Twisters
No, no.
and fucking Sharknado.
No, this
A
came
litany?
a litany.
Would you say a plethora?
There came a litany.
Came with the flame.
Yes, I have a word of the day calendar. Fuckhead.
Would you say there was a plethora of tornado movies?
Yes, it was.
What is a plethora?
No, you gotta. After this movie may have launched a disaster movie. If you
Yeah?
think about it.
Well, when did Dante's Peak come out?
98.
Oh yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, this might have been.
You had
disaster
Twister.
movie?
You
What
had
about Volcano?
98. They both came out in 98.
Volcano.
Volcano's the better movie.
With Tommy
Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
I like that movie.
That was a
It
good
was
movie.
the first time that they tried to take the weather and make it a character.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the tagline for the first Twister movie? The dark side of nature.
Yeah.
And if you, this movie may have launched all of them because after this you had The Day After Tomorrow, which is my personal favorite.
Good movie.
disaster
I love The Day
Good
After
movie.
Tomorrow.
Good movie.
I'm good.
This
Good
movie, Jay,
Is
Rupert.
that Quaid?
No.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid. Yeah, Dennis Quaid.
Was he
Yeah,
the father?
Dennis Quaid's in that
Yeah,
movie. Yeah.
Wasn't he-
Randy Quaid is too. He plays the bum in the subway.
Jake Gyllenhaal's the kid.
Oh, he didn't. He didn't.
Okay.
Why you gotta
There's
pick
a guy
on him?
pooping in a cardboard box down there.
Don't worry about it, Randy.
But no, this movie. I forget the hell's the guy's name.
Dennis brings him and keep an eye on him.
I forget the fucking guy's name. The guy who makes all the fucking disaster. Emmerich. He's a director. He makes all the fucking disaster movies.
Roland Emmerich?
Thank you. He did Day After Tomorrow. He did 2012, which is a good movie.
Oh my god, I can't stand 2012.
2012 was like on your edge, man.
Yeah.
Fucking, like that crazy.
Is that with
John
Cusack?
Yes.
Yeah,
Good
with
movie.
the arc.
With the arc.
Because that's what it was.
Yeah.
And by the way, did you know Woody Harrelson didn't realize he was making a movie?
Why?
In that movie. He was just living in a van and John Cusack found him.
Watch what you say about Willie Nelson.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody
yeah.
Harrelson. Okay.
But no.
Fuck off, I got
He
pills
was
in
the
me.
inspiration.
Do you remember
Beach Bum?
I'm telling you, this movie.
That movie was shit.
I believe
Which
this
one?
movie.
Beach Bum with fucking Matthew McConaughey.
I think I've seen it,
You
but
did. It was terrible.
It's awful.
All right.
It was
All right,
bad.
all right.
I'm telling you, this movie launched the disaster movie.
I think
Okay.
so too. I think so too.
But the effects were. I actually think the effects in this movie were better than Twisters. I think the Twisters in the first movie were,
quick question.
were better
Real
looking.
quick.
I think so too.
How do we feel about Sharknado's movies?
Don't.
I got 15 minutes into that movie.
Thank you. So
Don't.
did I.
Sharknado
I
isn't
won't.
supposed to be taken seriously.
Well, it wasn't.
It's right up there with.
I didn't get a half hour in.
It's a dumb movie.
I shut it off.
It's a dumb movie that knows it's a dumb movie.
And I like sharks.
And it talks about how it's a dumb movie through the whole movie.
Yeah.
It's right up there with Cuckoo's Nest. You don't take it seriously. The look, the look my father is giving me right now. No chicken.
That's a stupid fucking movie.
Sharknado.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spawned 5 sequels.
Well, that shouldn't have. That ranks right up there with Snakes on Planes or something like that. Am I getting that right?
Tired of motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
I thought that was a goof.
He owed somebody a lot of money to make that movie.
He made a lot of fucking money to do that.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
Let's talk about what we liked from the second movie.
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I liked it for what it was.
I think the new actors that they're new to me.
Everyone's new to you.
I thought that they did a good job. Yes, it wasn't the first one.
I thought the main guys did a good job. I thought the chick did a good job, and Glenn Powell. At first, he was a fucking asshole, and I couldn't stand him.
Yeah.
I didn't like his acting.
Yeah, we were supposed to.
No,
not like
I didn't
him.
like his acting at all. And then when he actually warmed up, he is a person.
Yeah.
And
like,
he wasn't just a YouTuber or a streamer.
The other crew that were with him, the other actors are just straight ridiculous. I just
The lab
can't.
rat drums.
I can't.
Seriously.
How would you like to be the 3 people that got killed in the first 5 minutes of the movie?
I'd be happy I
got paid handsomely.
Do you know they got over $100,000 just for that?
Hey.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad.
Short time?
I'm glad I get killed 5
And that's
minutes.
a nice paycheck.
I'm glad I get killed 5 minutes in because I don't have to sit through the rest of this piece of shit.
You see,
I didn't think it was a piece of
I
shit.
didn't think so either. I enjoyed it. I went into it thinking,
Dude, that is so fucking weak.
When you're watching this movie and you're actively rooting for the tornado.
Yeah, I was. I was.
At first, we were.
I was waiting for them honors to give out.
Come on.
Listen to me.
When you see Powell for the first time, if you feel it, chase it.
Yeah, you know
and
what?
he's driving into this fucking E4, E5, whatever the hell it is.
Well, he's an idiot. That's what you're thinking.
I'm gonna fucking say he was doing a bad Brett
He's
Favre
gonna die.
Wrangler commercial.
But anyway,
if you can feel it, you gotta check. Well, you know what? I gotta say
Look,
this.
if it feels good, do it.
If it feels
Yeah,
good,
well, I'm gonna say.
Do it.
I'm gonna say this right now. If you can reach it, you should hit him.
Yeah, no.
Fuck him.
At first, he was a very unlikable
So
person.
I
fucking
think he's wonderful.
douche
Prettiest
chills.
man I ever did see.
So many
You know
douche
what I do?
chills.
I take a deal and crawl there and fucking
Nail him in the
drill
ass.
that twister in the ass.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh no, but no. What I
about
liked
you,
about
Mark?
it. Okay, what I liked it. I already did it.
There you go.
No. It's like you swear. Hang on, you swear Powers Booth forgot his line,
Right? body whipped.
I think you forgot his line when he says, "Shut up, bud."
Shut up, bud.
I'm just like,
No, listen to me.
Anyway.
What I liked about the movie, the special effects were, of course, great.
They were.
They were top notch.
Like I said, my favorite part of that movie, I think, was the tornado hitting the
refinery.
oil refinery. That was like a hand.
cool.
That was fucking biblical.
I liked it when the geek girl got fucking hit by something in the beginning of the movie and fucking.
Oh, I will say this:
Gone.
that poor bastard gets struck by lightning only to get killed by a fucking twister.
Right.
That poor motherfucker in the beginning of the movie. I felt so fucking. But
Those three
When they're like,
people-
we're gonna tame a twister today, it was like,
Yeah, you're
that
gonna tame a
twister's gonna
twister,
drill
right.
you in the ass.
I think I was more off put by them in the beginning being kids, like actual kids.
Fresh out of high school.
That's what I was
That
annoyed
really
with.
annoyed me at
That's
first.
what I was annoyed with.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah, me
where
too.
are your parents?
right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Where's the real crew
Your
at,
parents
man?
know you're out here chasing fucking storms.
I was worried. I was worried that the whole
I get
rest
a gold
of the
star
movie-
if I get the win. If I get the.
I was worried that the whole rest of the movie was just going to be following around these fucking high school kids.
Yeah. Like
And
a
then-
found footage
and then,
shitty
and then
movie.
they got killed. 3 of them get killed right in the.
All right.
Now.
I was like, holy shit! They just killed 3 of our characters already.
In a matter of what, 10 minutes?
And they killed the only emotionally connected characters we had. The rest of this cast was not fucking emotionally connected. I didn't even think the mother of Kate. By the way, she's
Tyranny.
Maura Tierney.
Yeah, good actress. She was in Liar Liar.
Yeah, she was. She was the mother.
Now, I didn't even feel like she was. Why the fuck wasn't Helen? I know why Helen Hunt wasn't in this movie.
They didn't even ask her.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
They did.
She wanted to direct. They wouldn't let her, so she turned down the
She
project.
wanted to make her
Well,
character
that makes
really weird.
her a fucking
But
idiot.
Did you know about Helen Hunt? She's
Oh,
deaf.
they approached
Completely
you
deaf now.
to act in a movie.
Did you know that?
What?
Helen Hunt is completely deaf.
Yeah,
What happened to her?
She had
some kind of
tinnitus. That had,
know.
She had
Oh, her shit exploded.
tumors.
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And each year, and since they operated on it, but they did do an implant, a brain implant that she can now experience vibration.
Oh, well, God bless her.
God bless her.
How do you get the balls
It's probably given.
for somebody who approaches you? Hey, you want to act in this movie? And then you go, not unless I'm directing it.
Yeah.
When you're Helen Hunt, you can.
I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
No,
She made the first fucking movie.
I don't care how
By the way,
fucking special.
I
you
think
you
thought
are.
Helen Hunt would be the mother.
yeah.
It would've made sense.
Not
Yeah.
entitled,
Especially
you are not
since-
entitled to control a movie that you got asked to act in.
Especially since you see old Dorothy in the beginning of
Yep.
the movie.
Hang on, Chris.
Yeah, that was weird.
Chris,
they
let
never
me-
explained where that
Do you
came
know there's an actual machine?
Yeah, it's
A
called
lab machine. It's called Toto.
It's called Dot.
No, it's called Dodo. Toto.
Look, let me enlighten you people, okay?
There's an actual machine
Good southern accent.
from.
He's got a great. He's just an actor.
He's
an
British.
Amazing actor. He really is.
Carrie
Elwes.
You know, first time I heard him do a southern accent, Russ Wheeler, Days of Thunder.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's great at
I would have
accents.
put it well.
He's really good.
No,
Comes near me, I'm gonna put him in the wall.
just get.
Pretentious
No,
cocksucker.
When you're Helen Hunt and you basically made the first movie.
I understand, but that doesn't mean that you can. direct-
Academy Award.
Hang on, yeah, but she's not allowed to ask.
She demanded.
I don't think she asked, bro.
Well, okay.
I think
No,
she demanded.
no.
and that's-
It's or else. That's not asking.
They basically looked at her probably and be like, "Who the fuck are you?" You know?
No, they did not.
No. Like, where the fuck have you been for this many years?
She's been directing.
And she's been directing.
She's actually an accomplished director.
Didn't she win an Academy Award for
But-
As Good as It Gets?
Yes, she did.
But
That was
you-
her first
you
and only.
Amazing actress.
You still shouldn't think that you're entitled to direct a movie that isn't even yours.
You do it for Randolph Scott.
They didn't-
No,
Oh my God.
listen, she gave up acting because she didn't want to be that person to depend on roles for the rest of her life.
And besides, she was making $1 million per episode on That About You. She didn't need money.
That about you.
Yeah, Paul Reiser.
Shoot the cat.
Shoot the cat. Yeah, okay.
Hated that show.
No, that's a
it's
good
funny.
show. Now listen.
The
Now,
only thing that was great about that show was the theme song. That was it.
no, that you're wrong.
Anyway,
But no, this.
Was Helen Hunt in that?
Yeah, she started it. She played Jamie.
She was
She was
wife.
the female lead. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch it again.
The main actress, Kate, with Daisy, what's her name was Daisy.
Easy something.
Daisy Jones.
Daisy Jones. Yeah. Loved her in the Turtles movies. No, her character was okay. I liked
Edgar Jones.
her character was fine. She did a
great job, I thought.
Hang on, the rest of this cast, like, it was fucking terrible, man. Glenn Powell, his character arc was redeemable.
What was that noise you made? Okay.
Mine's better.
Yeah, but other than the special effects, this movie did not have a fucking heart.
Glenn Powell could have done his own thing with his own truck, and the movie would have been fine. His ragtag fucking. I mean, it was just weird. It's like he went into fucking like Mad Max Furiosa and fucking grabbed a whole crew of people out of that fucking movie.
You didn't need the dreadlock lady.
Yeah.
You didn't need.
Wash your fucking hair.
She's actually an MMA fighter too.
I care.
Anyway.
She didn't do too well because of that tornado.
No.
The best acting in this movie was Paul Scheer at the end. The airport security guard.
You gotta move this.
I go, no, I'm thinking.
I liked that.
Cowboy up!
That was funny.
I liked him.
I like that part when he fucking he's like, you gotta move your truck now. He's like, no, you move it.
That's
and he fucking drilled it in. And then he goes in like, look. He had two opportunities to kiss her, and he blew them both.
See?
I don't know.
That does bother you, doesn't it?
Why did they even
That does bother you a little bit, doesn't it?
No, it's just a part of the movie that you think that like somebody's actually going to do it, but
it bothers the shit out of me and your wife.
It really irritates me.
My father is a romantic at heart.
Oh yeah.
Look, I'm annoyed with this because technically this movie is a little bit of a female fucking movie. Of
course it is.
Let's be real. It's not really a guy's movie.
Oh, it's a feminist movie. There's no doubt in my mind. Absolutely.
It's a girly tornado hunt movie because what's his name is dreamy.
Absolutely.
So he is dreamy.
Well, yeah, he is. Jesus, Jay. I'm not gay, but my God.
I knew that's why I got pussy last night.
Hang on. Oh, you too?
Huh?
You too?
Yeah.
She made me wear a white tank top to bed. I don't even own a white tank top.
Then I said, if you can feel it, chase it, and she laughed at me.
No. It's
you can feel it right.
At what point when he's walking out, he's got his.
Oh yeah, the cowboy hat, the white T-shirt, and the rain.
Hang on, not just white, like.
Yeah.
We're talking sheer.
Well, you had to show his nipples.
Yeah.
I used to be a professional fitness model. I knew exactly what he was fucking doing.
Yeah, me too.
Okay? This is what we do.
Now, hang on. He goes walking out. My sister-in-law, AJ, looks at the movie and goes, yeah, now that I like. See, in the first movie, you guys got to see Helen Hunt in a white tank top.
She was hot.
She was gorgeous in that movie.
But Jamie Gertz, man, her body far superior.
Really? Oh. No, I'll take Helen Hunt. In Twister?
Oh, man. Jamie Gertz, her dialect is so sexy. She's also a billionaire.
Really?
Good
yes.
For her.
She married a billionaire.
She was also one of my favorite characters on Seinfeld.
I hated that episode. I hated that episode.
What about the driver?
I hate that episode.
She can't spare a square.
She was also in that movie, Don't Tell Her It's Me, The Boyfriend School.
I don't know.
Brother! What the hell is that?
I never seen that movie.
But no, I sincerely think that this movie is kind of a chick flick.
It is.
It absolutely is.
I'm gonna say that it's a chick flick.
I liked it. I actually liked it.
It's a movie of self-discovery.
I liked the story. The acting wasn't bad.
It's a movie of self-discovery for.
The villain is so fucking one-dimensional. Like
Scott.
No, Scott, he's so... Well, I guess we're listening to Dandelions now. Oh, your girlfriend? Could he hate women more?
Yeah.
Right?
Like, could he hate women more?
Seriously. When he gets the mud all over him, that's great.
We applaud.
I thought he was going to get him run over.
Our technical real villains in this were kind of...
The Twisters.
No.
Boss Hogg, and
you barely saw him.
And you barely saw
him. And then you see him once or twice.
He was kind of like the villain just... out in the whatever the fuck, you know?
Yeah, out in the ether. Out in the ether.
Tex, where are you from?
Houston.
But other than that, this fucking movie, like I said, you were rooting for the fucking... I was rooting for the Twisters. I'm like, end this fucking movie. It was, first of all, and can we just say this? The premise was fucking dumb.
Oh, you mean killing a tornado?
Thank you.
Killing it, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. If you try to kill it, you're not
just
going to
make it mad.
Yeah.
I was a little like...
I did like how they said that they're going to choke the storm out.
They're going to choke the storm.
I like that.
I like that.
And the way they showed it at the end, it's basically like like a hydrogen bomb.
You
know what I mean?
on.
It sucks all the oxygen out.
Look, hold on.
And it
Hey,
chokes
Chris,
it.
do you want to handle this one or should I?
Go ahead.
I want to tell something funny.
Go ahead.
Because I think it's funny.
It's not funny.
Everybody, it's funny. Everybody made fun of Trump saying, well, what if we just dropped a nuclear bomb inside of a hurricane to get rid of it? Well, guess what? You just got a movie that had that same premise, didn't it?
Ooh, okay.
I
wouldn't really say it's funny.
It's funny. It's funny.
No, here's my problem.
You can't tame
I know it's a movie and we're supposed to be able to suspend our disbelief, but fuck you. You expect me to believe you're gonna drive your fucking Ford F-250 in the middle of an F5. You're gonna drive it at auger that fucking thing.
Fucking A.
2 feet. 2 feet. That's it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's what he said.
8 feet.
No, he said 2.
No, he said 8 feet.
That was not 8 feet. It was
8
like
feet.
this.
Yeah, he said 2 feet.
It was a
8 feet.
4-foot auger.
Anyway.
I know augers.
8 feet.
I don't give a fuck. Anyway,
fucking
I don't give a doodle. I don't give a doodle.
I don't know auger.
Anyway,
I know auger.
You're gonna auger your truck in there. And by the way, isn't it amazing? She knows how to use this fucking truck completely after only being in it like twice.
Right. It's funny because you never suspect anybody in that movie was a professional stunt driver.
All of a sudden, you're gonna push the button and release a bunch of a fun dip up into the fucking cloud, and poof, tornado's gone. Fuck you! No, I will not suspend my disbelief that much.
Bro, I want to watch a newscast where the guy's like in the eye of the storm. He's like this, and he gets slammed in the fucking face with a road sign. With a road sign. That's funny. That's comedy.
You cannot.
No, you can't tame nature.
The premise of this story.
Don't fuck with Mother Nature.
The premise of this story is so fucking dumb. In the first movie, it made
Get
sense.
past that.
No.
If you feel
Look,
it,
this is what we do, okay?
Yeah, I know,
We
but-
review movies and we tear it apart. This is what we do.
I'm not tearing it apart.
We're tearing it apart worse than the fucking Twister did.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going
you
F5
are.
all
I
over this
enjoyed the movie.
motherfucker.
I don't care about the whole love scene and all that stuff. I give a fuck about that. I wanted to see the tornado and its all of its glory, and then it goes into an oil refinery.
I like that.
Cool.
I like that effect.
It's lame as shit, though.
What?
It's lame.
How is that lame?
I think it's lame.
It looked like Moses summoning God.
Exactly.
The
finger
of God. Yeah.
Unfucking realistic. It was.
I swear I saw Charlton Heston behind that going.
Behold, the finger of God.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can't tame a tornado.
No, and the premise is fucking
Can't tame
stupid.
Like
Now-
storm chasers watch this movie and they're like, "This is fucking stupid."
They fondle themselves.
And all of them. No, that would be to the first one.
Yeah, they fondle themselves.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like
Here it
Dusty.
comes. Here it comes, baby. Here it comes.
Oh hell, they got sisters.
when they're going after in the first one when they're going after the tornado and fucking Van Halen's playing fucking Shine On,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You get into it. This fucking movie got Luke Combs singing for 2 seconds.
That's all they could afford.
That's it.
All the budget went to effects.
Well, that was a good.
You know what song they should have had in this movie?
Oh my
God's Country by Blake Shelton.
The music was weird.
It was.
I didn't pay attention to the soundtrack. I really
They
didn't.
tried to use today's country.
I didn't
Oh
pay
my
attention.
God.
It went from
And then they had her taken off when the guy says, no, everybody died because of you and your fucking experiment. She takes off and then they have that
quintessential
girl music. Yeah. It's like, I love my hair. You know what I mean? Fucking, it's so annoying.
Don't just play the fucking Cranberries.
It was exactly. You have to let it linger. Shut the fuck up.
That's why I said it's a chick flick.
That's why it was so annoying to me that she takes off with the guy's truck. By the way, that's Grand Theft Auto. Okay.
He knows he's gonna get her in the end.
Takes
But
off,
he didn't care.
she takes the fuck off, and then Mr. McDreamy all of a sudden shows up at her fucking house. Come on, man. It's so cliche.
Yeah.
He wanted her
McDreamy
to
knows
play
what
with
she
his
wants.
augers.
It didn't. Ew. Well, it didn't happen, did you? Because she's a feminist.
Augers? Are you saying he's got two? Because that's
I'm not
weird.
saying I said augers. 'Cause he's got one on each
Well,
side.
one of his ego has a penis, and so does he.
No, I'm sorry.
But no, he turned out to be a good actor.
Oh no! See, that's I'm not dissing on his acting.
I love the rodeo scene. That scene was fucking awesome,
By the
right?
way, shout
That was
out,
fun.
Shout out to Jamie Paxton, who did a fantastic job as the
cameo.
asshole in the hotel.
And I'm glad you took the fuck away in that truck, you goof.
By the way, how stupid is his girlfriend? It's
not a tornado.
9 times out of 10. I got news for you. If we're ever lucky enough to take this show on the road, and we're in Oklahoma, and I hear "fuck sirens," if we're in Oklahoma, and I hear "fuck sirens," if I hear a loud bicycle bell,
Ding ding.
I'm diving into the nearest storm shelter.
Mark will.
You gotta get further ahead of it.
I know what I'm doing.
Cut across the field, Bill.
I know I have to get ahead of
You're
it.
gonna have to get into that field.
Do you want to drive?
I'm just saying.
Would you like to drive?
Yes, I'd love to.